So, hello everyone, this is Chirag, and I wanted to talk to you about a project that we guys are doing, open governance, where we are going to introduce a different way of looking at the governance in any kind of governance. Like it can be a city, it can be any organization. So, by the way, we have a friend of mine who just came in and to our office and wanted to know more about this project. So I'll introduce him. He's Ravi. He's a good friend of mine. He was visiting here, and I was introducing him about open governance. So our team was right here. So we said, let's have a short conversation.
Yeah, hi Chirag and all teams. I don't know about you guys. Can you tell me about your opgov.ai and your team?
So let me other team member. He's Krishnan.
Hello. Hi.
And he's a resident of Pleasanton. And we have Harika. She's a resident of Tracy, and we have Saurabh. He's a resident of Berkeley, and there are a few more members in the team who are not here right now. But what we are trying to solve over here is do you know anything about the city governance? Since you live in San Ramon, right? What do you know about how does the government work? What are the key issues in the city? Maybe because of me, but apart from that, if the normal resident, do they know what is going on? Now let's ask about Harika. How much do you know about your city?
Uh, a very little bit actually. So as you said, I'm from Tracy. Um, so a lot of constructions are happening across Tracy, and we have Tracy Hills, we have Ellis, and a lot of new communities are coming in. And there are the first time I've been to Tracy, I have seen there could be a construction on aquatic park on Ellis side. It's been 4 years, or I'm not sure when they exactly placed the
So
phase
if
one,
you
but
So
I
my
visited
question over
there.
here is like if you go on the city website, are you able to find anything wrong with the city?
No, not exactly. Everything looks like it's
So
very sweet and short and sweet.
so let me take it from here. The key problem over here is we don't go and look at the website, because website, if you look the website, you will find everything good and nothing to complain about. If you see all the minutes of the meeting, when I decided to run, I had looked at all the minutes of the meeting for last 4 years. Usually I saw a pattern over there is like everything is good, everything is unanimously voted, and there are not a single instance where they have different people voting differently. And for me, I see it as a concern. But apart from that, I didn't see any other issues, because that's what about us seen from the minutes of the meeting. And so what happened when we had a bunch of hundreds of people who send out email to the city council during the city council issue that we talked about. So those all emails, I had to ask the clerk, where are those emails? So she said, okay, you have to go to this link and there you'll find it. But it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy to find it. All this website are designed to be complicated. And what we are trying to solve over here is like these days we have AI advanced. My background is a tech entrepreneur. We think about this as an engineering problem. With AI right now, we can easily solve this problem by getting all this information, putting together. What I had particularly seen was the public comments were almost very hard to reach, or if they are inside, they have spoken even in the city council meeting, they do hardly get covered into the minutes of the meeting except the name of the people. So, but there was no information. You have to watch the entire video. But now we have the capability of GPT, and we can summarize all those meetings from the information which is openly available due to transparency. And we'll put together and we'll make the openness in a way that everything is designed with the topic. So if you choose a topic, you'll find everything about the topic, when it came in the city council meeting, how our council voted for it. That way, the more informed you are, the more better you will be able to engage into the issues that are going on in the city. Our Make no mistake, our voting has the maximum power in the local election.
So a quick question is like, what is the difference that I'm going to find as a resident if I go into opgov.ai and to the other websites are available in market? So what difference are you going to bring to the residents of all the cities?
So, what I'm identifying the problem is, if you know how the council works, we have to think about it, a council or a board of directors. You talk about an organization which has a board of director. In city we have a council. We elect the council so that they can represent our voices, right? That's the key purpose of the council.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens is, like, the CEO of the company or a city manager, they are they employ the staff, and the staff is basically writing the report, and staff is never going to write something bad about your master. That's how the staff is designed to. We as an employer designed in a way to write everything good about our bosses. So I think there's a problem over here, and what we can do, we can grab all this information, have an unbiased minutes of the meeting. This will bring a lot of value, and this will also recognize all the voices of the people who have spoken in the meeting. They'll be given an emphasis so that they will be more encouraged to speak. At the end of the day, we'll be engaging the residents far more in a better way, and I'm hoping to make this as a success. I did see some platforms as one of my guidelines for city meetings. New York City. There was another guy who had done this. So the city meetings.nyc, I spoke to that person as well before we moved on to start it on our own way. We have a technology team. We have all these good volunteers who are interested in doing something for the city.
Good.
And if I can just add to whatever Chirag just said, the idea of the platform is that in addition to the information that you get on, yeah, so right,
Yeah, you can restart.
edit that. Yeah, so in addition to what Chirag was mentioning, what you'll get out of this platform is essentially an executive summary of the meetings of the city council, which will give you an summary of what's happened across a couple of meetings, which will help you make your decisions. It'll give you inferences on how the city council has been performing.
That sounds interesting, actually. We are looking forward for this website. So is there any tentative date that this particular website will be live for all of us?
So Saurabh has been building this for a while, and he has decided to make it live by tomorrow. Beta, very minimum viable product, and I'm hoping that we'll have a much better version pretty soon, and which will be applicable for across the cities, because now we have around 20 plus volunteers who have who have planned to work in the summer to build this platform and get it to the next level.
Very good.
And what kind of opportunities as a resident I will be having on your website? Are you giving us any kind of an opportunity to work to be
So,
partnered with your?
so what we are basically capturing right now, as per the architecture, what we are doing is we are collecting all the information which is openly available. There, the public comments is there. There is also agenda of the meeting, and there is entire meeting is recorded, so you can get the transcript. So from everything could put together into a much better perspective in the way we want it, unbiased. That's the whole idea of it. It's not about criticizing or anything, but it has to be unbiased, and the purpose could be easily solved by this use case.
One last question, Chira. So, if any of the residents would like to be part of your new initiative, what is the process?
So I highly recommend volunteering, because I think if you know anybody who is willing to put some hours, who has time to do this, because what we are really teaching in this whole system is, like, if you are volunteering, you learn how the governance works. For a youth, it's pretty important. If you, I have seen this very, if you go to any event, a political event, you will see only the old people. You are not seeing a young generation in. With young volunteers getting in, they will be engaged into the entire ecosystem. That's what I'm hoping to get. But yeah, I'm also we do need to raise some funds right now, and I think we'll have some kind of donation if you would like to do. I would really appreciate that.
Uh, so one more question, Chirag. How we can donate or contribute the money?
Well, I would say there's a donate button on the website. You can go over that. It's pretty, any small contribution would be very welcome.
Nice. What is your top range for your
I think
fund?
I'm not going to take more than $500 max from any person.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, I would say there's a donate button on the website. You can go over that. It's pretty, any small contribution would be very welcome.
Nice. What is your you know top range for your
I think
fund?
I'm not going to take more than $500 max from any person.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.